So they have a Blastoise in the back, they have a Moltres in the back, their Dynamax is over. We have a +2 Rotom on the field. What is up, YouTube? My name is Veikku, and in today's episode I am going to feature a team that qualified the Players Cup 4 from North America, made by James Beck, a really good team creator. I have used his teams before on this channel, they're always super solid. You know, there's the Dynamax candies, and this team definitely has, because this has qualified the Players Cup 4 North America, and that's the biggest tournament we have going on right now. Grimmsnarl, Moltres, Entei, Rotom, Porygon 2 and Metagross, really good, solid team. And I need to get my rank a little bit higher, so we can get some better battles perhaps. This is probably the team I'm going to try to do it with. It's got some really good stuff. I like the Grimmsnarl set, screens. Moltres is not max speed in this one, I know that. It's a good set, Nasty Plot and that Nasty Plot Rotom too. So behind the screens, or maybe with some Snarl support from Entei, we can get some Nasty Plots. And Entei Metagross, really cool combination. You can go for a Bulldoze, which lowers the speed, but Metagross has clear body, so you won't actually lower Metagross's speed, you will lower the speeds of the opponent, and Metagross is EV trained so that it speeds base 100 Pokemon after that speed drop, so you can do some pretty cool stuff with that, and Porygon 2 is always super solid. Now, one thing to note about these teams: they don't have Tailwind, they do have Trick Room, but they don't have Fake Out, anything. I feel like these teams are really hard to play with, but if people top cut with these teams, the North America, maybe it's time for us to check them out a little bit. You know, I always use a Fake Out and Tailwind and stuff like that, or we go hard Trick Room, that's the way I play. But these guys are much better than me, so it's good to learn from these two teams too. Let's hop on to some battles, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, my friends, we have a team. We are going to be battling against Alwyn. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, using that Blastoise, which we featured earlier in this channel. If you guys haven't seen my double turtle video already, you should definitely check out that. Who knows how I got some wins with Turtonator, that is pretty cool. So they do have Raichu. Rotom looks super good here if you can get rid of the Rillaboom. Just wonder if I can go with Metagross. Metagross could be pretty good here. Rotom could be really good if I could just get rid of that. Interesting battle. I think I'm gonna go with Grimmsnarl, Entei, Rotom and the Metagross. I feel like that could be good. I have a feeling Clefairy is gonna come up, Rillaboom is definitely, but those will not be their main sweepers. I have a feeling they're gonna go with maybe, well, they don't have many Pokemon left, so Blastoise or Galarian Moltres. I wouldn't be surprised to see, okay, Moltres and the Clefairy. Not the worst thing ever. They can unfortunately go for something like a Nasty Plot, so that's pretty annoying. I can't taunt it either. I'm going to light screen. I want to taunt the Clefairy too, but just go for a Snarl. If they Dynamax or use... Okay, they withdraw the Moltres, that's interesting. Something is going to eat up... Okay, that Snarl is going to be good against Blastoise too. And Clefairy just protects. Interesting, slow start for both of us. I do want my double screens, and I'm definitely going to taunt that Clefairy. Blastoise usually is special. I could be wrong too. But yeah, they have Wide Herb. That's really nice. Should I go for a Reflect? What does that Shell Smash do? Does it increase special attack or... But I'm definitely going to taunt the Clefairy. And switch in the Rotom here, I think. Proccing that White Herb was really good too, so we can put a little bit pressure here. If they do go for something like a Shell Smash, or they just Dynamax right away, we We can lower their stats even more, so hopefully Grimmsnarl survives here and we can go something like a Spirit Break. That could be also physical Blastoise. Blastoise can go physical or special, but... So we taunt the Clefairy. Clefairy should be dead weight here now, from now on. For 3 turns at least. G-Max Cannonade into... Let's see how our light screen block this. I don't know, that could be special. After a Snarl and a light screen, it seems like a lot. Okay, just go for a Moonblast. Huh. That's special attack for sure. Now the question is... Okay, Grimmsnarl can't eat anything more. That is kinda unfortunate. I could go for a Spirit Break. I could also go for a Reflect. And I think we just Nasty Blood here. We do have that Citrus Berry. Blastoise could also protect Max Guard here, which I'm really hoping for. They switch out Clefairy and yeah, Max Guard the Blastoise, and then they send the Clefairy back and they can follow me again. There's the Rillaboom. This Reflect is going to be very nice for us. Hopefully Blastoise Max Guards, probably not though, nope. The Reflect is going to be crucial here. Max Hailstorm into who? Interesting choice of an attack, but that would indicate special, right? Ice Beam, Blizzard, something like that. Blastoise could get an Ice Punch, I don't know. We get a free nice Nasty Blood here. We could also... Like, I could protect here and use Entei here, just not to eat a hit from a Rillaboom. This is a very technical battle. I do like these VGC battles, and James makes such a good teams. Is it going to be a mistake if I don't? Definitely want to do this. We should be able, we're Assault Vested, we have a light screen up. The Blastoise is gnarled, we should be able to eat a water move from it. But if I just protect here, is that stupid? And then we hit the Blastoise when it's not Dynamaxed anymore. Because I don't want to eat a Grassy Glide nonetheless, so we protect here, we block the Grassy Glide. We go for a Sacred Fire, hope for a burn, we have a Reflect, we have a burn, and nothing can really beat this Rotom anymore. And we outspeed, hope we get the burn, we need the burn, we need the burn, we need the burn, we need the burn, burn! That's how we roll! G-Max Cannonade into Entei, which it should eat like an absolute champion, because Entei is broken! Entei is broken, and they go for a Wood Hammer. Even if we Dynamaxed, that would have been really bad. Now we're sitting in a decently good spot here, I think. Come on, Entei, hang in there. Okay, the grassy terrain is going to help us. We might be able to leave one of them. I don't think so, but we might be. They don't have any switch-ins in the Max Lightning. They have Moltres, they have Clefairy, their Dynamax is over. Grimmsnarl is the only one that went down. We still have Metagross in the back, which is really good against Clefairy. We go for extreme speed in the Rillaboom, and we finally Dynamax the Rotom, and we start to nuke the Blastoise slot. I do know it has Shell Smash probably because it has White Herb, so I don't think it has Protect. It's going to have to eat this move or switch into something, and that something is probably Clefairy here. We have a Nasty Plot up, so that's a +2 special attack boost. Rotom. I don't think Clefairy could definitely survive this, but it's not going to appreciate this, and we can get rid of that grassy terrain too. I could have maybe switched Entei out too, not to get that water damage and survive. That might have been really nice. G-Max Vortex, but extreme speed comes up. Rillaboom goes down first. We are faster, we have a priority move. And Clefairy is eating a +2 Max Lightning from Rotom Wash here. Does not survive. So they have a Blastoise in the back, they have a Moltres in the back, their Dynamax is over. We have a +2 Rotom on the field. James makes such a good teams. Entei is gonna go down because of the hail. But Entei did his job, and Metagross is decent here as well. Metagross. Moltres. And that Blastoise. Now, Metagross is a little bit threatened here, right? I think we always go for this one to get rid of the Moltres. It is a mind game, who are they going to protect? Blastoise, I should have maybe nuked the Blastoise because it probably doesn't have Protect and it can go for a Shell Smash and try to turn this game around actually, but... even through the Protect, Moltres should take a lot of damage from this, and Metagross is a bulky Pokemon, it should be able to leave one Fiery Wrath from Moltres here. And then we double into the Blastoise. Moltres goes for a Nasty Blood, so they go for a Nasty Blood and Shell Smash here, they're absolute champions. We are going to punish that. Okay, they go for a Water Spout, that's good. That shouldn't do too much, we have screens up too. Yeah, Blastoise is weak. And we have a Water Electric type on the field with +2 special attack. Blastoise can definitely not break through that, so... Metagross against Blastoise could be an interesting matchup, but this game is definitely over. Very nice, very enjoyable battle. I like that nobody... first turn Dynamax, we were able to switch in some mind games, do this, you know, good VGC stuff. I do love that. Rock Slide and the Stomping Tantrum. Rock Slide can miss, but it can also flinch. Actually, Iron Head can flinch too, but let's see who is faster and who is not. And we go for yet another. This is probably match battle cancelled. Yep, cancelled, I don't know. But take those. How you play this team is either you proc the weakness policy on Metagross or you try to set up the Nasty Blood with Rotom Wash or the Fiery Wrath, that Fiery Wrath Pokemon, G-Max Moltres. That's how much I watched James break down the team a little bit. So Entei is such a good supportive Pokemon. Something like a Bulldoze and Extreme Speed actually KOs every Regieleki in the game. Unless they Dynamax. You can just first turn Protect the Moltres, go for Stomping Tantrum to do some good damage on the Eleki, next time Extreme Speed, use some Nasty Blood on Moltres and then try to sweep from there, or you can use, as we did, the screen supports. When we got 2 screens up and we were able to taunt the redirection. I mean, and we have a very favorable Pokemon against their 2 sweepers, so there's no coming back from them. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle, I'm having a lot of fun. Hey, before we do this another battle, question of the day. I know a lot of channels do that, I answer always the question of the days. If you guys would too, that would make me very happy. Question of the day, what do you think about Series 10? Series 10 rules, if you don't know, you can have 1 restricted Pokemon, so same as Series 8. But you can no longer Dynamax. Dynamax, the whole new thing in Pokemon Sword and Shield, has finally been taken off. I think it's because there's going to be a next Pokemon game which you don't get to Dynamax anymore. They have something new in it, and they're kind of trying to make us feel more comfortable with the format that no longer has the Dynamax thing. What do you guys think about Series 10? I love the fact that you can no longer Dynamax. I do enjoy the Dynamax too, but I'm always ready for some new challenges. Something new is always fun. Okay, let's focus a little bit in this one too. They're probably going to Trick Room us, which I don't necessarily find that bad. Maybe I bring my own Porygon 2. I really don't know how to play Porygon 2. I'm so sorry. Porygon 2 I have never played with. Let's try this one. I have an idea what I could do. So yeah, Series 10. I'm gonna say it would be better if you could not have a restricted Pokemon, but then I thought about it a little bit more, and I do understand they are going to give you a restricted Pokemon because it balances the game a little bit. It's kind of like the Dynamax, you know. Grimstall here would have been so nice. It's kind of like the Dynamax. If we only had some... If we didn't have this thing that you can just Dynamax and sweep through everything, the game would be a really hard game for people who don't really play too much. Does that make sense? The game would be really hard, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, now even if you're not a very good player or you just want to have some fun with the game, you can just Dynamax with really strong Pokemon and sweep through, and I kind of have the same feeling that's with the restricted. Also something like a Shadow Tag, really bulky, wow, this Gothitelle or something like that would be really kind of difficult Pokemon to deal with. And Urshifu, it can hit through protects, nobody can Dynamax anymore to block any of its attacks, so it really balances out. If they didn't give us the restricted Pokemons, they would really have to ban a bunch of Pokemon, I feel like. What does the Rhyperior go into here? Just to protect, to proc the weakness policy, I guess. Did any of that my Series 10 analysis make sense? What do you guys think? Like, imagine if you couldn't have any legendary Pokemons. No Zacian, no Ho-Oh, no Xerneas. Like, Urshifu and really bulky like Gothitelle with Shadow Tag and stuff like that would be extremely dangerous. And very hard to deal with. Imagine the best players in the world just using those really balanced, good, bulky teams. How would we ever be able to beat them? At least now you can just throw out the Zacian on the field, get a +1 to attack and KO something. Very interesting. Let's see how much... Does the Rhyperior... Okay, that is perfect for us. They might have an ally switch too, which is decently scary, but... Weakness policy, Metacross. Let's focus back to this battle. That Series 10 is just something I would like to speak with you. Hopefully the defense boost is going to be really nice, and I like that they committed to their Dynamax too. You are able to KO, which is really nice too. Among Us here, actually Dusclops surviving would have been better, because Among Us getting back here is kind of a bad thing for us. I wonder if the Rhyperior just KOs with the max Rockfall or max Quake the Entei without any boosts or stuff like that. I kinda feel it does. Hopefully this is not the Among Us. It is the Among Us, so if the Among Us... Rhyperior can't protect here, so we definitely target Rhyperior, and if Among Us... what do I have in the back? Porygon 2 and the Moltres. I could switch in the Porygon to... What do they have in the back? And they could be important here still. Porygon 2 and the Moltres. And they could be important here. But I kinda wanna do this. I just kinda wanna do this. They can't protect the Rhyperior. We should outspeed. If the Among Us redirects, at least we KO it. And Metacross should be able to survive because we have the defense boost here. Among Us does go for the Rage Powder, so that's fine. That's why we doubled into it. It probably has something like a Focus Dash, so... And if it didn't, we might have burned the Rhyperior. That could have actually KO'd if we had a little bit more attack boost. That would have been nice. But 2 defense boosts. 2 defense boosts. If the Rhyperior doesn't critical hit us, we should be in a decent spot. Rhyperior is one of those Pokemons I early used to get to max rank. I had a really fast Sun team that had Rhyperior as a Trick Room option, and it was really good. And I'm really glad they go for Max Quake here. And after 2 defense boosts, Entei even survives, so that is amazing for us. Entei might be faster than anything in their team, depending on the Thunderers. I don't think they brought the Thunderers, because they brought their Trick Room option. This could be... okay. Never mind. So the Thunderers outspeeds us here. The question is, what do I do? The Rhyperior could protect again. I could also switch out in the Porygon 2 and kinda not care what they do. Maybe target the Rhyperior. I could extreme speed the Thunderous 2 to get some damage. I could try to Sacred Fire and let the Entei go down. That's probably my worst option. Do we target the Rhyperior? Can we even KO it from here? I guess I still do this. I don't know. Let's see. Such a good play. But okay, fine. Fine. So no Trick Room up. We know that Thunderous outspeeds our team. The Fly is gonna go into Entei. It has to, because the Fly could potentially KO the Entei, so... I'm going to switch out into my Porygon. I would so very much like to KO the Thunderous here, because it outspeeds something like an Iron Head into the Rhyperior could be really good here too, like really good. Actually, if Entei survives the Thunderous Fly, I'm just gonna go for this. Let's see. This might be a bad play, but I think Porygon 2 can really good counter the Thunderous. I could be very wrong too. This should be an attack boost. Fly into the Porygon. Porygon eats that really nice. And we can flinch with this Iron Head. I don't think this KOs, but we can flinch. So close. This could actually be a problem, because Thunderous outspeeds our team. That's actually... That's actually not the best, because... Oh no. Actually, Thunderous definitely needed to KO. Get KO'd by Metagross. Did I mess this up? Not necessarily. So I'm going to TR here, and I'm going to extreme speed the Rhyperior. If they protect the Rhyperior and KO the Entei, we should still be in a good spot. Actually not, because then Rhyperior KOs my Galarian Moltres and I think I just lose, but... Don't protect the Rhyperior. I'm so throwing this game. Don't protect the Rhyperior. Please don't protect the Rhyperior. Don't protect the Rhyperior. You always protect the Rhyperior, and Thunderous KOs the Entei here. I just gotta hope Porygon is slower than the... No! Okay, Thunderous goes for the Fly. Oh, that's so good. That is so beautiful. We TR here, and we Trick Room because everything in our team is slower than the Thunderous. So Thunderous will... Actually, the Fly will now go fast. Last. I could double into here, but this should definitely be more than enough to KO. And they has a good attack stat. Rhyperior can go for a double protect. It shouldn't really change anything else. The battle is starting to shift in our favor once again. Really nice VGC battle again. Hope you guys are enjoying. I do like this little mind game. Protect there, protect here, weakness policy there. Who's gonna go use for a Fly? Get a better board position. Good stuff, good stuff. We still have the Moltres in the back. Moltres is a little bit slow in this team, so that's why I think it's good in a Trick Room environment, even if they KO the Entei here. Yep. And is that Life Orb Thunderous, is that going to be able to KO our Porygon 2? I don't necessarily think so. We have recovered too. So we always go for Tri-Attack here. Tri-Attack can also burn, paralyze or freeze, and we just go for a Fiery Wrath, which can also flinch. So 3 status conditions and a possible flinch, and we should be faster here. The odds are truly in our favor. We can still probably lose this, but... Actually, the Moltres is Life Orb, so it's always chaos here. Yeah, very nice. James, thank you for the good team. Thank you for the good team. I almost threw the game for us there, but... We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. The team doesn't have Tailwind, doesn't have Fake Out, but doesn't even have an Intimidate, but still, it's such a balanced and good team. Yeah, that was a really, really fun battle. Hope you guys enjoyed.